General Hospital Spoilers reveals that Jennifer is in the process of preparing to return to Port Charles. It seems her appearance represents a threat to Sonny's organization that Brick had previously warned him about. Longtime General Hospital fans will recall that before Sonny took over the entire Port Charles territory, it was Frank Smith who was in charge. Then Sonny was just an associate in the Smith family and not worth taking seriously. Jennifer is about to appear in Port Charles in the next episodes as Frank Smith's daughter. In addition, Frank also has an older brother named Damian Smith. He was Joe Scully and Sonny's co-worker at the same time. Frank was once very obsessed with Luke and insisted on marrying him despite objections. The timing of Jennifer's return to Port Charles is truly coincidental given the recent warnings. Although Jennifer used the excuse to attend Luke's memorial, in fact she was harboring a conspiracy. Remember that Brick had just warned Sonny of the territorial threat this time around, plus Cyrus once told Laura about some mysterious force that had taken over his West Coast territory. All these details fit together too well. Laura and Luke work very hard to escape Frank. But it's not over when Jennifer will be the one to take back what belongs to her father. Marshall desperately wanted to reunite with his son, so he ventured back to Curtis's side instead of continuing to hide. Of course, Curtis demanded to know what happened while Marshall faked his death and fled. But it seemed he was always hesitant and had no intention of revealing. Marshall only answered vaguely that he was forced to do so to ensure the safety of his family members. And again this time he also tried to hide it to the maximum to not be affected by the force's hostile attention. There are many predictions of this threat regarding the Novak clan. Vincent, the head of Novak clan, died in a bomb explosion at Jason and Carly's wedding. Now the Novak clan has no one left to take on this difficult task but Joey. We will recall that Joey was once ambushed and brutally beaten by Marshall at the docks. This is because he messed up in the Curtis's bar, the Savoy. However, there may be a deeper reason behind it. Marshall appeared right after Vincent died. The Novak or Smith clans were both left with the last ones, so they worked together to take over Sonny's territory. They made the right choice when Sonny lost his best assistant, Jason. Apparently, Jennifer is a mysterious element on General Hospital, but one thing is for sure, she will bring chaos to the inhabitants of Port Charles. When Laura went to see Cyrus at the prison, she repeatedly warned Laura to be careful because Victor wasn't the only existential threat. Cyrus even called Sonny because he didn't know who was behind the takeover of the Western Territories. But it certainly has to do something to do with Sonny as well. If that's the case, then Laura has a lot of goals to aim for. She will take over Sonny's territory, avenge Laura, and harm Marshall.